tells me to give in bed. I listen to the voice within that says you can transcend. Doubt may linger near, but I won't let it stay. With courage as my armor, I'll conquer the fray. The voice within echoes, try one more time. With every heartbeat, I'm climbing the climb. When they say I can't, I'll show them I'll shine. In the art of creation, I'm forever aligned. With faith as my partner, I'll take on the fight. In the tapestry of dreams, I'll weave in the light. Life's a canvas wide, and I'm ready to play. With colors of my heart, I'll pave my own way. The voice within echoes, try one more time. With every heartbeat, I'm climbing the climb. When they say I can't, I'll show them I'll shine. In the art of creation, I'm forever aligned. With faith as my partner, I'll take on the fight. In the tapestry of dreams, I'll weave in the light. Life's a canvas wide, and I'm ready to play. With colors of my heart, I'll pave my own way. The voice within echoes, try one more time. With every heartbeat, I'm climbing the climb. When they say I can't, I'll show them I'll shine. In the art of creation, I'm forever aligned. The voice within echoes, try one more time. With every heartbeat, I'm climbing the climb. When they say I can't, I'll show them I'll shine. In the art of creation, I'm forever aligned. With faith as my partner, I'll take on the fight. In the tapestry of dreams, I'll weave in the light. Life's a canvas wide, and I'm ready to play. With colors of my heart, I'll paint my own way. One heartbeat in rhythm, one story to tell. From the ashes of doubt, I rise and excel. Every block that I build defines who I am. In this life I create, I'll follow my plan.
Alright, welcome everyone. I hope you like that song, and I hope we don't lose my screen. Okay, it's happening a little bit, but welcome everyone. Good to see you both. Hi Barbara, hi Doug. Good evening, happy Sunday to you too. And once more, thank you so much for being here, as I really love you guys and appreciate you 100%. And tonight we will do that episode 2 with a new UI, of course. Hopefully we'll get back on the window just a moment. And before we do that, as house rule, welcome everyone who's new to the channel. I thank you for watching live or a replay. This is Evan, behalf of No Limit Emails. I personally appreciate you and thank you for your time. You could be anywhere in the world, watch anything you in the world when you're watching my video. I really appreciate the time. And that being said, we had a couple of people just getting in before the New Year's kind of kicks in. I'm really happy for you guys. You decided to jump in with No Limit Emails, and I personally don't take your trust for granted, because literally everything that I do is in the line in here, and we make sure that everything goes as is planned, and we will give you hopefully your count before the kind of Christmas period, the festive time, as we don't stop really. We work through the days and nights, guys, and I really appreciate you making that huge decision, jumping in when still good times are in here, especially when it comes to the email. And of course, all we need to do is from you send us the domain you want to use, and there is a process that you do this, and all you have to do is add your domain to the Cloudflare. Don't directly send us your cPanel login or hosting login. Please don't do that. we don't kind of take and or accept that. And the way that we work and set up the system is very, very simple, for your sake and our sake and safety and all that good stuff. Basically, you add your domain to the Cloudflare, and we use Cloudflare to install our system for you and send you the login details. So there is nothing complicated. If you are a little bit big company and you are obviously a little bit safety cautious, I personally get that. And if that's the case, just make sure first, just make another Cloudflare account and use it specifically the project that you got to work with us, we got to work with you to separate everything from you do, and therefore easily you can control what we give you, and also separate from your main domains, as we really want to protect whatever your business is, and we don't use main domains. So just do not send us your main domain and use extra domain. Some domains you just can buy from the file that we give you, or if you are already in, you haven't really got a domain, jump on one of our member conversations on Hangout, and I'm sure some members will help you, maybe even sell you, or maybe even donate you a domain to get you going. Just depends, kind of like situation that you are in. But remember, this is like can be totally separate from your brand, or could be very conjunction or congruent with your brand. But for the brand, we don't use the brand main domain. You gotta have either sister site or very close site to it, then you can use it that way basically. But because it's emailer and page builder, that literally you could rebrand to anything you want, and therefore literally is flexible radio station publication machine for you that you will see on this evening. When I do the kind of email, you will see it how flexible you can turn to anything you want. And that being said, in this period, just please provide as quick as possible that you can do that. But also there is very, very important step. A couple of you kind of last few times basically didn't do, and basically what happens is waste your time and waste our time, guys. And we don't want neither that happen to you or us, so everything can run really smoothly. And what happens is you guys not verifying your Cloudflare email, and the account that you're making with Cloudflare, if it's brand new, make sure that please you verify your email. And also if you are not there the time of the installation happens in our end, sometime we need to get into the Cloudflare probably will send you a pin, and basically by the time you send us that pin, it also expires. And therefore for just this period of time, just switch two-way pin thing off for a period, maybe a couple of days. Is only basically when you switch this off is only for us to be able to access it and do the installation, because sometimes installation is going to take quite a bit of time, to migrate servers and everything else to activate for you. And that being said, just be kind of like be open to these things, because don't look at it as a danger that you got to do that, and basically to save time between us and you. Is when you do that, it's only us know that you did that, and it's only you know. No one else in the world know that you do that in your account, by the way. So as soon as that installation happens, you can switch everything back on as you wish. And in most cases, when installation happens, we actually switch it on for you, and when we are already in the account. So we save you that kind of like time saving as well. Because it's going to be environment that we work together safely, securely, and of course, and also give you all the updates and upgrades and everything else that system gives. And therefore basically just separating from your main domain is most advisable. As you know, just before all these things get set up, we are all free. You can jump on any conversation, we can have a face-to-face kind of chat, and of course, and so we can understand exactly what you want and how you want it to be built and how you want it to be kind of like look like and feel like and all that good things. And just let us know so we can build the things exactly like a tailor built for you, as that's how kind of all systems are being built. And also one important kind of really point to make. The system is separate from anyone else's system because literally everything is brand new and set up for you. And that's mean the infrastructure is only you have access and we have access, that no one else in the world has access. But really the people that we send email, they know that email came from that system. So it's nothing hidden. Everything's done by the rules and regulation and laws, and you have all the certificates and all the authentications for your email to work and communicate with the rest of the world. And of course, we have a very kind of slow pace of email sending for 30 days, and that's also basically very important. And of course, this is an infrastructure that is we building for you, and we want that speak to the rest of the world as you wish. And obviously, first 30 days, look at it as basically kind of still in a build mode. So as more you start sending, the more things that get activated in the back end of the site. So as more you reach the kind of more days, as more mature, more power that you gain, and that's how basically email stuff works, especially in our systems, especially what we do. And of course, you will see just a moment. I will log in, and we will do a short kind of tutorial again based on what we're talking. And I hope if you're new, this series can help you to kind of get yourself a little bit familiarized and navigate. And one more, I just want to clarify here, what you see in my screen is not same as all the active systems that we have currently, because we are in a process basically to move to this. And right now I'm doing some tutorial on this, so or just kind of walking through with you and what I'm doing, how I'm doing email, so you guys can actually see it and how it works again. And of course, most of the functions are the same, certain things has changed for sure. And that's the reason why we upgrade. If there was no change, obviously we would just leave everything like that. Welcome, Chris. And that being said, congratulations to some of you actually had your accounts. And guys, we are really pleased, and this is the really amazing time of the year to reach out many people around the world, because we are in a festive time. There are more people not working. They are in kind of they kind of mobile phones, and please keep sending a little bit more regular emails, like at least make 3-4 emails every day if you want, to just reach out more people, especially if you are like not in the warm-up period. If you are in the warm-up period, obviously it's just one email a day, guys, for 30 days. After 30 days, this is everything that what we say you can do, which is you could send literally every hour an email if that's what you want. You could send every half an hour email if that's what you want. You could send 1 million email if that's what you want, or 10 million email if that's what you want, especially if you have the kind of right counts for it. And also, just before we get into this evening's tutorial thing, one more update for you guys. As you know, we have challenge number 5 actually closed, and I did refuse a couple of people actually getting in. And that being said, I had quite few requests to kind of make some exceptions and stuff. But guys, I'm sorry, I will not really go back on my word. Doesn't matter what's the price you try to pay me. And that being said, if you guys want to get in a small or mini challenge, and I think you should join the hangout room and ask some of our members that they can invite you, because they still have a power to invite you in to get same deal as 0 to million challenge in. So the members that have 0 to million counts active is the ones that has the power to invite you in to that challenge. If you come through one of those count holders, and I personally will do exactly same thing as what we did with the challenge counts. So within 30 days, I will upload your leads for you and make the segments for you, and even kind of like have a conversation with you, so what kind of email you want to be sent. And all you have to do is literally send me daily links, or 30 links for 30 days, or link for every email if that's what you want, and we can add them to your kind of system So from day one you get in, you just press send. Day two, everything's there, you press send. Like literally auto send. Almost all you have to do is every day press send button, guys, for 30 days. And end of the 30 days you could have a system that can send 1 million emails pretty easy. And do not dismiss that, guys. That power is still available, but this one is gone, guys. Sorry, you can't get in. But next year, if we doing any challenges, not I really don't know, guys. But just depends. Of course, these challenges are proven very, very interesting and also very, very productive. And of course, we will try to make them a little bit more interesting and a little bit more kind of really bit more access as well. And maybe even we can do a smaller challenge, like instead of sending a million emails, that probably you can send 50,000 emails in, I don't know, 15 days or 10 days or 5 days or something like that. Smaller challenges like that. And sorry, you can't get on to the number 5. And also, actually, number 5 is very private, guys. And because literally the counts that's gone is only 3 people took 6 counts. Like each people took 2 counts, 6 counts gone, and the only seats was available 6, and that was it. And because I really only want to work with very, very small group at a time, as we have many groups, and also don't want to neglect the other people that I'm committed to. So I hope you can understand that. So eventually, if you all want to challenge counts, you are part of No Limit Email family. Everyone can congregate literally in a hangout room, guys, and is open to everyone. So you can connect with, doesn't matter who's doing what challenge or who has how many counts. Everyone in No Limit Emails family and outside of the world can hang out there with us, and we'd love to get some feedback from you guys, and of course help you to do the email, guys. And that being said, welcome to the No Limit Emails. As it is, we are getting towards the Christmas. Everyone's in a festive time. Some of our members do not celebrate Christmas. We do understand that. And also, the ones that celebrate, we wish you great weekend and great Christmas. And of course, even the Christmas day, guys, I will be streaming. So I hope I get a little bit of time and we will be still live. And then, of course, New Year's Eve, if I have a time, guys, I will stream. If it's not, maybe I will stream on the day, and just depends. So even if we stream on early at 10 o'clock New Year's Eve, that's still okay. And that being said, let's log in and do the episode 2, and very quick. And of course, at this point, I'm just going to pause for a second. Maybe you guys want to cut this next bit out for whatever reason you want to use, basically what we're talking in here. And of course, you guys all can also use this intro, how we really install the system. If you invite someone, just basically forward them one of these videos. They should be okay to understand what I said. So let's go ahead. And episode 2, special email outreaches, and especially doing on 100% on cold emails. And over 3.5 years on the system, I've been doing that. And I hope with this new UI, and we learn together again, new thing together, because literally it is new. For me, is this new is just going to be for you. And I hope I'm just like a couple of days ahead to just show you, so you guys can familiarize with the stash and everything else. But we will get in some part of this stuff as we do things, and I hope you can see that happening live. So yesterday, the initial stage we went through, just to recap, guys. Everything start when you getting in, it start with segment, and obviously you create whatever things that you need to create, your email, your landing pages, upload your assets and all those good things. And we will do this time and the second component of this, which is generally again just going to segment, as like obviously if you're doing this cold email stuff, you're going to be doing this very, very regular. But I'm going to save you time, and all you have to do is create a new segment basically, and go ahead and you just create one. And of course, I just showed this upload and everything else yesterday, so we don't want to waste that time. And we're just going to go straight in and go to the channel and create an email. But we're going to use what we actually shared with, I personally shared with you for this email that we're going to do. As I already have some segment uploaded, And let's go ahead and do that, and I hope you guys will like that little kind of strategy stuff that I put together. And we're going to use a number two compelling subject line to create an attention grabbing subject line that speaks to curiosity, address the pain point of the email. So because this is obviously loaded, kind of really open-ended, compelling subject line could be anything, but genuinely what we are try to do in here is about understanding who really we send an email, or what this couple of sentences or words supposed to do or achieve. And that's the really and the core of things. So let's go ahead and use that basically compelling subject line thing. So to create a compelling subject line can obviously be like a really huge rabbit hole of things, but we just got to stick to the natural human logic and human thinking and human actions. And the form of it obviously differ between if you are a business or not. And of course, most things that we send in as a cold email is a business, so we can't like really make it that it speaks to everyone. So it's got to be speaking to the only certain group. So imagine we are the coach of the football team, but we cannot coach the both team at same times, and that's where the differentiation, like we separate things, right? So one coach cannot coach the both teams. An email is very similar when you look at it as subject line matter, and that's really how I look at it most of the times. It just depends how many people that are fitting in that basically theme or the team that you want to speak to. So in our case, let's go ahead and make a new email and start with the subject line. So with subject line and email content, as usual, guys, and we will just do it together. Just a moment with ChatGPT, and this is going to be a segment, and I am going to also just a moment waiting for ChatGPT to load, and we will use the extension that I made, guys, because literally is one of the best ones out there, and I tried many of them, many email writers out there, and many other kind of form of writing AI stuff out there, but specifically they're not writing email content that is less spam worthy. So like is we don't like sending emails that are really riddled with spam. So okay, it's loaded. Let's just bring this to side. So the extension that I made is, as you can see, quite a few months ago, and is this one here. Write A/B test emails to A/B test, so best emails. Anyway, and here we're gonna do that trick what we just talked about, and we can prompt this a little bit simple. We're gonna say, you just say, write me a email that is targeted to a small to medium mini business. Normally, like when I've been using this exact same keyword before, on main ChatGPT, you'll get really email very filled up, too many spammy words, and normally you'll get kind of a little bit blocked or something by sending that content out. So we have our email copy, and it's give us this. So next thing obviously we gotta do is let's just go to the subject line. We could go to the mail media first, and so we can actually spam test this. And let's see where did it go. So we do this both spam on the subject line well as on the email, but I don't know if it will work in here on both ends. Let's just paste this in. didn't give me. One moment. So we want to get it from here. So you could actually go ahead and try, guys. Exact same kind of prompt. If you use a normal chat GPT, it will give you lots of kind of words of spam. So we have shoddy 5 and a natural 2, which is one of them is obviously name. So this is pretty good. One thing that we noticed in here, the subject line is interesting. I don't know, is interesting enough. Simply for your growing business. Unlocks, obviously we might change this to make this a bit more a humanized, and unlock maybe it just doesn't do it anymore, guys, or something like that. But and also streamline your operations. This is not too bad. We could do that with instead of confidence we change this one maybe. Let's get this one, streamline your operation, and let's just test this, see what happens. I want only just this part. A very low score, kind of danger zone. We could make it a little bit friendly. How to streamline your operation. Let's see if this helps. Still very poor. Alright. So operations like and let's see if this works better. Still not really good enough. You can see. So let's try the other one. Obviously this was same. And of course the subject line tester is also like kind of a little bit not so there, but anyway, this seems also kind of negative a little bit. Simplicity. I think simplicity for better. Maybe something like this. And then we take business off and put a question, see what happens. Improve, not bad, 71, but we're looking really to have a subject line that is at least 75 and above, to make sure that's interesting enough. So you could say the simplicity is kind of like maybe the not the best. For better growth, must use this. Let me see. So let's test this. So still 71. So let's take this off. Oh, let me actually do that. Must use this. See, it gives us 0, 0. 69. That's not 76. Not bad. Find out what you need to know. That's interesting. One. So learn why this is important to you. This is another one. So we could use this one for a subject line. But getting a subject line from this tool, make sure that you always kind of go back on use a note. And the reason that you want to do that, basically, if you use note, you will strip if there's any embed links behind this or track behind this. So one you're ripping off AI links if that's the case, and also obviously site contenting. So normally if you just go and paste it in to the emailer, you will get that slug afterwards, and you will kind of say, why is it my subject line has this other link? So that's where it comes from. but on the ChatGPT extension really doesn't do that, and which is not really bad. So because I'm okay with a couple of those shoddy things, and we can change them on the email. So internal name, we don't want this one. So obviously now is day 3 0 3 of 3 of 10, I think. Three 10. And new thing for the email, we didn't have this before. It says pre-header text. So let's get a pre-header text. We could have a pre-header line text, this one. Maybe just whatever this says AI. So you could stick that in here. And we could even change this little touch. We could say outreach operation and a capital, maybe even kind of to make this that is didn't come from AI, guys. This is why I'm doing this, and kind of something like this on the pre-header. And of course same as with the subject line, and just don't stick it like that. Let's just make a exclamation mark in here, and then just leave it like this, because this kind of characters AI is not going to do. And as well as we're just going to put a dot and a question in the end in here, couple. So the AI is normally not going to do that. So let's just save this at this point. And of course we have to switch this on, make sure that this on, and you can see start sending at a time. You can do the timing thing, as this stuff has not changed. And of course you can also add UTM stuff, but and also one more thing in here, you can see nothing really changed in here, and you just at this point, obviously the give me error, I have not selected segment. Let's do that. Is it day I think it's 30310 39. There we have it, 39 or 309. 309. Let me just check, guys, one sec. Okay. 300. No, this got it. Sorry, guys. 310 in here. 300 here. That's our segment. Let's just apply. And the builder, what we're going to do, just go to builder, and it's very simple. We just this time just gonna get our copy from here. And of course the edit has changed a little bit, as you can see in here. So I'm going to just take some of the stuff out that I don't need. So we're going to get rid of that, get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this here. We're not going to give this next step with us. I'm not going to do that call to action, because we're gonna just take this off. Here's the tool you need. Alright, maybe from here. Does have to go. I want very small with the text, and then what we're gonna do, we're going to actually add a live room link, and we're gonna invite them live room. So one moment. Alright, here is the thing, the tool you're on. Alright, and then what we want to do in here. Hop into a live chat with us, and that's gonna be our link. And link's gonna be Hangout. Maybe not capital. And just apply. And you can also open this link in a new tab if that's necessary. Like, obviously some people want the same tab or not, and I'm just going to leave it in the same tab. I don't know if it's accuracy enough. Maybe I need to delete some more. Alright, maybe we just get rid of this jargon, because literally what we're saying, everything being said in a subject line, guys. So we want to make it short as possible in here. And this is going to be total cold outreach test, and well, let's see what happens next. So we add this, and I want to also get rid of this. It's just going to be something like that, nothing more, and it has a subscribe button. But of course, the previous emails you saw, that the next one, if I'm sending the exact same email again, this time I will add kind of my picture and everything else. So this email just gonna go out like that. And once also we want to make a little bit more kind of email here, right? So we can, because we don't want to give much away in here, and that's the reason why this email looks like this. And of course I can always kind of represent myself with this and add my image in here, or add image of what we're talking about. So I could add this, and that would be it. Basically we don't need add anything else. And let's save, close, and let's see what does look like. And this is what's our email gonna look like. But I just want to remove this from here to next kind of part, and we're good to go. So we go back on builder. Let's just dismiss this. We just want to drag this here, and that's it. That we're going to also push our unsubscribe button further down. And in here, as you can see, we're not giving kind of also that much, but anyhow, it looks okay. And we are good to go. So let's save this, and save and close, and hit send, and send again. And of course last send is the human confirmation. Do you really want this happen? Yes sir. And we let go. And now this is sending this email. Obviously the batch in here is not really huge. I just wanted to show you so it can conclude on screen instead of waiting like a lot, but it also can give you idea how many emails we kind of processing per minute. And so so far it's already kind of 3,000 people, or a little bit more than 3,000 people we send in this email. And I hope this concludes our email creation. And of course, email creation is also very, very in-depth. I'm just giving you the simplest way and form that you could get in and just simply make something and send. And hope you enjoy that one. Come join us in a live chat in the Hangout. As this email going out, we will get more people jumping in a Hangout and have a conversation with us. If is what you see, what you see, if it's any good for you, reach out to us or reach out to one of our members. Somebody can invite you in. That being said, have a great weekend, and I will speak to you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Happy sending, everyone. As we conclude, job is done, guys. There we go. So come on into a hangout with us, and let's talk more about emails, guys. Take care. Till next one.